All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. It is that time again. Welcome back to the 5th episode of The Budget Entrepreneur, where we are going to talk about prototyping and beta testing, okay? So I will go over first of my process that I took on to create the VersaBand and how the different ways that I went about prototyping it, okay? First thing I did was I went to the drawing board, literally, and I drew it up, and I said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I need this thing to be made. I need basically something that's going to have a handle, or two handles, something that's going to have a strap that you can hold on to, and it needs to be a resistance band too, and I need to have it all in one unit, okay? That's what I was looking to create. Well, I thought of what material do I need? I need something that's heavy, that's going to durable, that's going to, be able to, not heavy, something that's light, but that is durable, that's actually going to be able to hold somebody that's heavy, maybe like myself. I need a strap to do that. I need a resistance band to do that too, and I need handles. Okay, what do? I combine all this together. So what I did was I ordered 2 yoga straps online. Yep, ordered 2 yoga straps online. And then I went into a Sports Authority and I bought a resistance band. I took this all to my dry cleaner because I didn't know how to sew it. I knew that I needed a resistance band sewn in between these yoga straps to have the basic working concept. Well, I took it to the dry cleaner, gave her about 20 or 30 bucks. She sewed it together, and guess what I had? Boom. First prototype of the VersaBand right here. Gosh, that Wi-Fi keeps popping up. Anyways, sorry, Wi-Fi is popping up on my phone here as I'm trying to show it. I had the first prototype of the VersaBand there, and you can see basic working concept. Yoga straps, resistance band in between, sewed up, nice and neat. Looked great. A little, it looked okay. It looked great at the time. Now looking back on it, I'm like, it looked okay, Next one, and I started using that right away. For the next month, all I did was just work out with that thing and thought of so many different ways to make it better. One of them being this one right here. So see the different foot straps I can have here, foot cradles. Now you can put your feet in it and you can use that. Also, the handles now are detachable. So the handles are detachable now, whereas they weren't before. Okay, and then the next one, and I started thinking of another way to create it. And I said, you know what? I need something that's stronger, that durable, because this one right here broke on me. I was holding myself, and that thing just snapped, and I fell from a tree, and it actually hurt. And it was embarrassing, man. It was really embarrassing. So the next one I thought of was, I said, hey, I need a really strong, heavy-duty nylon strap. Ordered a bunch of those. I cut some slits in it, and then I wove the little resistance band in between those slits, and that was my third prototype of the VersaBand. One thing that I made a mistake on, guys, here while I was prototyping was I kind of jumped the gun on these things. I had this third working prototype, or actually, no, back up. I had the first working prototype, and I said, that's it. That's what it's going to be. That's the VersaBand. I'm going to sell that thing. So I ordered 100 yoga straps, and I ordered a bunch of resistance bands, and then as soon as I did that, I created the version number 2, and I made it even better. And then I did the same thing in version number 2, ordered more yoga straps and stuff, and then I ordered, different handles with the foot cradles and stuff, and then all of a sudden I thought of a way to make it better, again, to version number 3, and I was like, man, I wasted a lot of money. I wasted probably, a few $1,000s just ordering crap and then receiving it and then immediately thinking of a way to make it better. And saying, oh yeah, that's right, this isn't that pretty looking. People aren't going to want to buy that. I need to make it look pretty. I need to make it look like this. That's what I need to make it look like. The real VersaBand, what we have now, which is the 5th working, which was the 5th prototype, essentially, that I had. 5th and final, that is, right? That looks a lot better than your first working prototype, which is right here. Oops, right there. Right. So, again, I wasted a lot of money doing that. Be careful on what you're purchasing, and make sure that you don't have to jump the gun on going and trying to sell it right away. What you should do is, once you have your first working prototype, then start doing your market research. Looking back on it, that's what I ended up doing, but I should have done that sooner and saved myself a lot more money. I started taking it into gyms and taking it to personal trainers, friends, people. I was sending videos and pictures of it. I only had one, right? I only had one of them. I didn't make them to sell. I just had this one. And I was showing it around, asking people's opinions on it, getting their feedback, in both positive and negative. Found ways to make it better to the final one that it is today. That beautiful thing hanging up right there. Okay? So that's what I did. That's the way I went about it. It really allowed me to do my market research and do it effectively. There is companies that will do this for you. There's companies that you can pay to do this. I actually called one and thought about it, and I just want to see what they charge. Quoted me $25,000. I was quoted $25,000 to create the VersaBand prototype. Just one, just to do it, to do all the work. Well, first of all, where's the fun in that, man? I love to be able to create something and build it myself. I'm not the most mechanical guy. I'm probably the least mechanical guy you'll ever meet. But I love to be able to. I can somehow figure out a way to like finagle and make something work and look like how I imagine it in my head. It's not easy to do that, but I have a gift, I guess, to be able to do that. And I did it with the VersaBand. Again, it didn't look very pretty at first, but I knew that I would just keep developing it and make it better. Right? I would get feedback from people, and that's exactly what I did. Companies will do this for you. Again, got quoted $25,000, said, nope, I'm not giving you my money. I'm going to do it myself, and I did it myself. One thing to be sure of, if you are going to companies, create an NDA. NDA is a non-disclosure agreement, basically stating, people are just going to sign and say that they won't tell anyone else, and they're not going to take your idea and steal it. They're not going to, a manufacturer or someone that's going to help you prototype isn't just going to see the idea and go, oh, well, we have the means to be able to do this. Buy a little guy, and then they're going to go make millions of dollars off of it. You need to have them sign an NDA, okay? You can Google an NDA form, and a bunch of PDFs will pop up. You can find whatever one you like, tweak it to your liking, and have people sign that. Friends, family, even maybe two, you can have them sign that as well. Whoever you're showing your idea to, just as a basic line of protection, you can do this, and don't feel weird about it, okay? Maybe your product is molding, or not molding. Maybe your product is like a plastic piece or something that looks like this little grenade bottle. This is cologne. Very good, by the way. I love it. My girlfriend loves it. But on the flip side, getting off track here, this bottle right here obviously was molded. It looked like a grenade, right? So maybe it was made with plastic injection molding or something. You can look into doing that. Plastic injection molding, however, is really expensive because you have to get a setup fee. There's a big setup charge. You have to create the machine. Number one, you have to create the actual machine that makes this, which is going to cost you $15 or $20 or $30 or $50,000 in parts just to make the machine. And then you have to make the mold, and then you got to order all this plastic for this piece, and it's going to cost you, $30 to $50,000 for plastic injection molding. If you have something as simple as this, all you need to do maybe is just go to a 3D printing business. There's 3D printing businesses out there now that have a huge 3D printing machines that can make just about anything, and you can basically create. You can draw it up on paper how you want it, and then you can take that thing to them, and they will create what is it called? Basically, they will graphic design it and create like a vector file of your product. And in the 3D imaging, they have a whole software for that. I think somewhere on Adobe Photoshop. But they create it with their software and all that stuff, and which goes way beyond me and my skill sets. And then they'll pop one of these out for you, and it only costs you $100 or a couple $100 to do that, and you'll have one. And then that way you can go and show people and say, hey, look at this cool cologne bottle that I made. It looks like a grenade. Isn't that sweet? And you can start showing people and seeing if they would buy it, right? That's what you would do with that. Maybe you don't have a product at all. Maybe you have a service, or you have an application. When I say an application, I mean like an app, right, on your phone. Maybe you have something like that. If you have that, well, heck, with an app, here's what I would do. I would hire a freelancer to create that app, the most basic working app that you can do that still is following your initial conception or idea. Have someone create that for you. Go to freelancer.com and find someone that is a software engineer that can create that app for you at the most basic level. Then take that and share it with your family, your friends, have them download it, have them use it, and have them give you feedback, both positive and negative, on your app and tell you how to use it, basically, or how to improve it. Then start going back to drawing board and improving it. Start taking it back to your app software or your software app guy and having them improve it, to where maybe it gets to a point where you can take it to a company and have them really do some work on it and make it look super clean, super neat, super awesome. If you have a service, maybe you have a service that you're going to go cut down trees. All right, well, start small and then scale it. So if you have a service that's going to cut down trees, you can only manage maybe 10 customers a week. You're going to go make 10 different appointments, cut down 10 different trees and take them away to the garbage or whatever. You can only do 10 a week. Well, once you get 10 and you have 10 clients, that are maybe reoccurring or whatever, that kind of deal with service, it's a different animal, right? But with services as opposed to products, whole different way of selling things. But maybe you have a reoccurring, people. Well, you can only manage, let's say, 10 clients. Well, if you're already maxed out on how many you can manage, then hire another person or bring in another person to get another 10. And then they can manage 10. And then you bring in another person and another. And you just keep scaling it and growing your business, okay? Your services. So again, just start in a small region, very locally, and just kind of keep growing your services, letting people know about what it is that you do. Thank you guys so much. That's all I have time for today, unfortunately. Thank you for listening. Again, if you found any piece of value that I can possibly added it to you, to your life, or in any way, shape, or form, please donate $1 to the Budget Entrepreneur. Again, you can do this through Venmo. My Venmo is Ozzy-Nunez, or you can PayPal me, ozzy.nunez4@gmail.com. My PayPal, guys, my Venmo is just this right here. It is the image of a guy jumping up, spiking a volleyball, and it's not loading. But yeah, just donate $1, nothing more, please. Here it is. Guy jumping up, spiking a volleyball. That's it. One thing real quick before I go, I got to do the book giveaway, guys. So last week we had The Power of Who. No one even wanted to win this book. Maybe because it was upside down. Maybe just because they weren't interested in it. So we're going to have to give that one away another day. But this week, Fail Fast or Win Big by Bernard Schrader, who is the head of the Lavin Entrepreneurship Program at San Diego State University. Awesome dude. Has him as a teacher. He's a really cool guy. Love him. Everything about this book is all about prototyping. Yep. Fast, rapid prototyping, how to get your product on the market and start selling it versus creating a big business plan and wasting months and months of slow work. Fail Fast, Win Big by Bernard Schrader. Excellent book. Here's how you enter the contest to win it. All you got to do is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, tag 3 friends on social media, and that's it. If you have any book donations that you want to give to me, send me a direct message, comment, email me, whatever. Let me know. I'd love to get books to give away more and more stuff to people that are actually looking and watching this video, okay? Next week, guys, we're talking about patents. Everything about patents, how much they cost, how to get them, what are patent attorneys, what are the different types of patents. It's going to be a good one. Please stay tuned for next week. Thank you all for watching. Do me a favor, go out, chase your dreams, ask questions, be open-minded, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for your time. I'll see you guys next week.